I started a scholarship fund in my parents' names. Unfortunately, shortly after I started the scholarship fund, my dad was diagnosed with terminal cancer. And that was quite a blow, right? But we were blessed that he was alive to know that we started the scholarship fund. And slightly before we were able to award the first scholarship, my dad passed away. But in what ended up being the second to last conversation I ever had with my dad said to me, son, as you go forward in life, I want you to always remember to think of others more highly than yourself. And as you can imagine, for a father and a son, like that's a pretty heavy thing. I wrestled with that for a couple of years, prayed about it, thought about it, talked to my wife about it, didn't know exactly what it meant. I knew it meant something philanthropically, but I wasn't sure what it was, right? So a year to the date after my dad passed away, my mom passed away, which was, those words took on even more meaning then. My mom and my dad were grade school sweethearts, and, to lose both of them in such short time was really a struggling time, a hard time for us. But there was this thing hanging out there saying, hey, I want you to think of others more highly than yourself. So after a lot of prayer, after a lot of consternation, after a lot of thought, a lot of talk with my wife about what does that mean? How do we do this? How do we honor that challenge? Sitting at that Kirk Whalum concert, we're sitting in the front row. My wife leans over and whispers in my ear, and she says to me, this is what we should do. We should start a jazz festival in Milwaukee and have the proceeds go to charity. That's how we honor your parents. And that's how the festival idea was born. And that's why the music piece of it is important, but the philanthropic piece of it is so important as well.